over to the top lane too, and kind of split push Jay's top lane style was one of the things that we saw very, very prevalent in, Worlds last year. That was a very highly prioritized pickup, but
not going to get pushed in early on at all, and it's very easy to buy a lot of armor on the Shen and be durable a lot. Now there's
playing the carry top laners like Rumble. Last time we saw him around on Big God's Jackals. This time he's going to be playing a tank and playing a little bit more of a support
mana, so he has aggressed a fair bit, and he's gotten a farm lead, but now that he's he actually can't shove the wave anymore. Ooh, this is cute, though. The knockup's going to miss.
Yeah, they are going to wind up missing the knockup of the flash trim from Bayano. Shifter's going to flash after, and Cutie Pie dashes in as well. The Ignite is down, but Fabi's able to get the stun up down on the Shifter, and first blood goes over to the Thresh from the Ignite, and now Fabi chasing down on Ama Cutie Pie. Just one more mark to stun him, but he will back away.
He's playing on that side of the map, and that's really strong. It's an Infernal Drake. It's the best Drake you can get, really, as far as win-ins are concerned, and they want to keep pressuring the lane. They're already winning in 10 and 6. Shen 6, here they go.
Delta Fox, they may have stuck around a little bit too long here. The Slicing Maelstrom comes out, and they're able to lock down and kick around on the Shifter as he winds up falling down. Cutie Pie is able to actually answer a kill onto Fabi, so he will wind up going down. The Shen stand unit was used as well, but Delta Fox going to take top lane first tower and lose the game. A lot of these are very, very close matches where it just comes to the objective calls from the opposite team, although this time around, Delta Fox, they find a hole in the vision of Big Gods and collapse on the Cersei.
Control ward's up, and that is really big for them. This is good by Scar. Again, the bullied bot lane, they knew there was an attempt at the dive. The fact that Fabi ulted at all meant they were trying to dive this, which means the entire team is top lane. They can go for this play here.
Explosive Cask is going to force Chris backwards, and he has to flash away from that Shock Blast Gate combination from Dyrus. It looks like they're going to continue chasing down, though. Cask is out. The slow is there. Blocks the damage.
Dyrus. Good job.
Yeah, Dyrus is able to pick up the kill. Voibo is rotating around just for the kill secure.
For the most part, are doing the best that they kind of can. There's a failed pickup. Chris probably should have backed up, I think, myself by channeling. But this is nice by Delta Fox, just capitalizing and coming back down to this side. Now we know that Chris can TP in or ult in, Dyrus do the same. And we'll see if that play comes through. Speaking of, gonna get body slam done.
Gets flash body slam. The Shen stand united. Not even enough as Cutie Pie picks up a quick kill for that, and a hole in the vision from Big God's Jackals finds Delta Fox setting up around the Infernal Drake.
Really nicely played by them. The setup was there. The flash follow. Wow.
Getting aggressive on Chris. Gonna take to the sky. Just continue to pound away onto Shen, trying to make sure he doesn't have the global available and just fighting the global across the map. Although Chris doesn't have either one of them available, so Dyrus going to keep on this one, whereas Delta Fox across the map has taken away the Infernal Drake dive bottom side, so I'm going to take you up on that 80% that this tower goes down. We'll see if Delta Fox is able to respond. They only have 2 members down here, so it looks like, nope, 4 now coming down. Tower not that long for this world, though. Rift Herald about half HP will easily take this one down, and Delta Fox got to be careful. They don't get caught by that Thresh Hook.
Smack, and there it goes. Nicely played by them. They, again, talking about just sort of generically good plays. One of the things I like about casting Challenge
on their side, I mean, most of these guys are in Challenger, if not the top tiers of Challenger on the lines of like Shifter and Cutie Pie. Sure, they've swapped roles.
Cutie Pie's the best AD carry in North America. I mean, obviously.
Yeah, obviously
right?
the
number
best.
1 forever.
Ooh, Scar actually utilizing explosive cast to make sure he gets that
that
one.
play. The hook is going to keep on the satchel pan. Beautiful kickback as well.
Yeah, and Fabi popping the Slicing Maelstrom just to make sure they get the stun down on the Scar. So he takes the red buff, but pays with his life, and they still donated over the Fabi.
Exactly where they wanted it after all.
A blue buff invade coming out from Delta Fox, so they're going to be able to steal that one away. It looks like they might have given it over to Boy Boy, so that might be important here. Really good seismic shove coming out there from Shifter, but the charm and the CC chain landed on Scar. Boy Boy now has to try to flash away. He's got a fresh blue buff, but it might wind up being donated away. Shen stand united with Shen on the peak blue, taking a lot of damage in the front line, and I'm a Cutie Pie maybe a little too far in there. Winds up getting blown up.
Wow, 2 for 0 off the... They keep bot lane 2-2 alive because they actually recall the Shen in time, and that play could have looked a whole lot better. Now, fight in the mid lane.
Boy gonna get charmed up, gonna get kicked away. Once using the paralyzing gauge to try to keep himself alive, but Pekin Wolf dashing and flashing forward. Drops extremely low, but able to pick up the kill on the Boy. Shifter flashes forward, Cutie Pie off the side. It's a 1 for 1.
1 for 1. Pretty big damage out of the mid lane right there. It's on the back swing. Still have lane control. They can still fight with Mountain Drake. And the question is now a smite fight between Scar and Cersei.
You got to be careful, though. Dyrus is kind of on the opposite side of this fight. And a good taunt forward there by Chris will land on the Shifter. He drops extremely low. The support to Leah barely gets out alive. But now they turn focus on to Scar. Explosive Cast going to split up the fight a little bit. Dyrus on the backside trying to take down Bayano, who was knocked into him. But Scar on the front line has fallen down. Shifter with no HP in the middle of nowhere will wind up going down to another Shuriken from Fabi and Big God's Jackals. They take the fight.
To be fair, he was cut off, so there's not that much you can complain about. And Dyrus, ooh, not long for the world. He's cut off, he's dead.
Not in range.
100% he's dead.
Yeah, Chris picks up the kill. Even taunts him for the kill.
It's late to the play, and that's what it comes down to. These mistakes where it's a really small thing, but it does matter.
Well, as you see now that Dyrus level up on Chris, but Chris, now that he's gotten 2 kills, 1 death, and 5 assists, able to collapse and turn this fight around on Dyrus. Beacon will kind of join the fray here, and Dyrus going to get charmed up, going to get stunned up, going to get taken down. They could run away with this late game.
Totally agree. And I think in a real, like, 5-on-5 straight-up Battle Lines team fight, I do like the Delta Fox competition. Here comes the fight.
Yeah, we might see one as Voyboy immediately being targeted down. Has spot the Saracen embrace, but Fabi gets a great slicing maelstrom on most of the team from Delta Fox. He goes unstoppable, and Dyrus teleports into the middle of the fray, but his team has already had to run away. Shifter's trying to help out as much as possible, but a double taunt from Chris. Fabi picks up another kill. Chris picks one up for himself, and Big God's Jackals are going to take a bite out of Delta Fox.
All right, Cutie Pie versus Fork. Take your bets, Twitch chat. Is Cutie Pie going to win this one? He's running for dear life. Here comes Sir T. He's been hit. Oh no, Cutie Pie lost.
Clearly lagged right there.
Yeah. Unlucky.
That's going to be a big fight. Capitalize on this Baron and take firm control of this game.
Absolute control. Fork was
a lot of the movements they made on the map have been because they've had all those pushing lanes. But Delta Fox might be going for a little bit of a sneak.
Oh, the charm though.
Oh, gonna land in the middle of the culling as well. I'm a Cutie Pie is going to get hit up. He's actually gonna bait in Sir T. Sir T has to kick away the Talia. Dyrus now gonna be the focus. Very low on mana. Has to try to run away, but the back lines comes Fabi. It's an assassin-based AD Kennen coming in from the backside. He's gonna pick up 2 kills for himself. Another one went over to Sir T, and Big God's Jackals have scattered Delta Fox.
You gotta give Delta Fox credit for trying. They're losing this game by about 10,000 gold. They went for the Fnatic brush in front of the red buff, hoping that the team would rotate through that way. But the problem is no one's gonna rotate through the front of the red buff when red's down, and so is Baron. Unfortunately, they kind of chose the wrong brush. Then they chased in Lucian first into the front line, and yeah, Charm set up as much as he needed. So Big God's Jackal's gonna look to close it down in a 33-minute game. Well played in the game one, 18-5, and kills. Beautiful stuff.
Big God's Jackals taking a game 1 victory over Delta Fox, and not very surprising, although the majority of the game was a lot closer than we thought it was going to be. Delta Fox has some pretty good movements to kind of counteract the objectives. They had really good kind of trades in the objectives when they knew they were a bit of a step behind what